work is helping me to think beyond myself. That ability alone keeps you alive, just to wake up and be thinking of something new you want to do. It keeps you alive. It keeps your life very interesting. And another thing I learned from this situation is that our down moments, that you want to doubt yourself, or you doubt what you're doing, or you doubt when you want to control the outcome. Sometimes you don't have power over the outcome. Not sometimes, in fact, all the time, you don't have power over the outcome of what you're doing. You only have power on what you can handle, what you can control. But the moment what you can control goes out of your hands, you have no more power to control anything. Sometimes, as humans, we doubt ourselves. We doubt what we're doing. We're like, man, shit, this thing safe. Coupled with the fact, say, see, there's some people, you see why it's not good to talk negatively into the lives of people. Even if they don't believe it, it will be hard for them to forget what you said. I didn't believe what she said to me, but I always remember it, especially when I'm in my human moments and I'm feeling very low. When she said, is this what you will do to build a house? And she's referring to my music that time. That thing, that statement was heavy. It questions the very fabric of my reality that day. She made me even ask myself that question. The question I've never thought about. Me, I just love my work. I'm just doing my work. But she said that thing to me. She said, is this what you will do to build a house? And I didn't only hear it physically, I heard it in my spirit too. That I had to go sit down in one corner and be asking myself that same question. Is this what you will do to build the house? Oh, see, I have heard a lot of things. That even me being alive right now, I'm still even trying to keep my head high and stuff. It's a miracle on its own compared to the things I've heard. Things people have said to me out of ignorance, out of envy, out of anger, out of whatever it is. And they just speak their mind, they just say their mind to you. I have heard a lot of things. But how can you keep a man down? A man that is always believing that he can get better. How can you keep that man down? I always believe that I can be better. If I miss something today, I believe that I will get it tomorrow. See, I'm that kind of person. It's hard to keep that kind of person down. You can't keep that kind of person down because he's constantly in a learning mode. He's learning to improve himself. You don't understand it. He's a dangerous person. Once you choose to improve yourself every single day, you have become dangerous. Because there's no end to knowledge. So what you're trying to do is to embark on a journey of no end. A journey you cannot finish. And knowledge is the way. Because if I know what I know now 10 years ago, so many things I did that I would never have done. There's so many decisions I made that I will never have attempted them. So you see why knowledge is power. You see why you need to learn very fast. You learn a lot very fast so that it will buy you a lot of years. You won't waste time experimenting. You will have read it in a book that somebody has already done the mistake and you have seen the consequences of the mistake. And you will just read it in a book in 1 week. It will save you 20 years of mistakes. All those decisions that I made 10, 20 years ago, 90% of them, I would not have attempted them, knowing what I know now. There are some people that I would never even want to cross their path in this life. I wouldn't even consider it, that I lived in the same room with in the past. People that I'm not even supposed to cross their path. But it's only knowledge that can make you see the difference. This is why I always like to do all these kind of videos, right? Because I know there's somebody right here that are living my 20 years ago. They are living it right now. And the only thing that will just make them choose the right options in their life is when they see somebody that's lived that mistake and is speaking this truth right now. This is why I'm making these videos. Because I know there's some guy somewhere that's about maybe 18 years old, 20 years old, or within that, age that you are just becoming aware of your life. If you watch this video and you really pay attention, you will hear the mistakes. You will hear how I speak about my mistakes. I speak about it passionately so that it will help you not to make the mistakes and buy you time, which is